everyone, welcome back to the Unsalted Kitchen. Today I'm going to make coffee jelly, homemade, and the ingredients are just the old ways, the agar-agar, and of course coffee, sugar, and water. And the tools that we're going to need, of course, a pot and measuring cups. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing we're gonna do is we're going to add 6 cups of water in this pot, and then we are going to soak this agar-agar for half hour. If you're wondering what's the ingredients of this agar-agar is made with dried seaweeds and just water. So we're going to soak this agar-agar in pieces. So we're just gonna let this soak for like half hour, and then we're gonna cook it for a few minutes. So let's let it sit here, and we'll see you later. Hey everyone, welcome back. So this is what it would look like after half hour of soaking this agar-agar. They are soft, but they're not quite soft. So now we're going to cook this for about 10 to 15 minutes until all this agar-agar are melted. In a medium-high heat, I'm going to cook this agar-agar from 10 minutes to 15 minutes, or until this agar-agar has melted. Once agar-agar has melted, add 1/4 cup of instant coffee and 1 cup of white sugar. Now this recipe called for 2 cups of sugar, but because I didn't like my coffee too sweet, I only use less sugar. But you're welcome to adjust the sweetness to your liking, okay folks? At this time, turn off the heat. Keep stirring the mixtures until sugar is melted. Then, using a glass teacup, carefully transfer the coffee jelly from the pot into glass dishes. Using a kitchen towel, gently carry the glass dish of coffee jelly and put it somewhere safe, like on the dining table, to let it cool for about 30 to an hour before transferring it inside refrigerator. Then let it cool there for extra hour or until jelly has settled or hardened. As you know, agar has been used as an ingredient in desserts throughout Asia, including Philippines, and also as a solid substrate to contain culture media for microbiological work. Agar can be used as a laxative, an appetite suppressant, a vegetarian substitute for gelatin, a thickener for soups, in fruit preserves, ice cream, and other desserts as a clarifying agent in brewing and for sizing paper and fabrics. Hi folks! Here's the jelly look like after a couple of hours. As you can see, they are ready for me. So let's cut these in pieces. I'm just going to use a regular knife to slice this jelly, okay folks? So while I'm cutting, I'm going to tell you more about this agar. Agar is a mixture of two components, the linear polysaccharide agarose and heterogeneous mixture of smaller molecules called agaropectin. It forms the supporting structure in the cell walls of certain species of algae and is released on boiling. These algae are known as agarophytes and belong to the Rhodophyta, meaning red algae, phylum. The gelling agent in agar is an unbranched polysaccharide obtained from the cell walls of some species of red algae, primarily from Tenguza and Oginori. For commercial purposes, it is derived primarily from Oginori. In chemical terms, agar is a polymer made up of subunits of the sugar galactose. Anyhow, to store the coffee jelly, simply transfer jelly into a container with a nice tight lid, and this should last for up to a month as long as it's in the refrigerator all the time. Okay folks? Now let's talk about history. The structure of an agarose polymer. Agar may have been discovered in Japan in 1658 by Mino Tarozemon, an innkeeper in current Fushimiku, Kyoto, who, according to legend, was said to have discarded surplus seaweed soup and noticed that it gelled later after winter nights freezing. Over the following centuries, agar became a common gelling agent in several Southeast Asian cuisines. That's very cool, huh? I think so too. In 1869, agar was first subjected to chemical analysis by the French chemist Anselme Payen, who had obtained agar from the marine algae Gelidium coroneum. Beginning in the late 1900th century, agar began to be used heavily as a solid medium for growing various microbes. Agar was first described for use in microbiology in 1882 by the German microbiologist Walter Hesse, an assistant working in Robert Koch's laboratory on the suggestion of his wife Fanny Hesse. Agar quickly supplanted gelatin as the base of microbiological media due to its higher melting temperature, allowing microbes to be grown at higher temperatures without the media liquefying. Since then, production of agar has fluctuated due to unstable and sometimes overutilized seaweed populations. Cool history, huh? Thanks for watching everyone. Until next time, bye!